Hi guys, my name is Dima, I'm the tutor, and in this video, in this practical video, let us discuss and try ourselves with the task of Duolingo test called Duolingo vocabulary. You know, sometimes I shoot such videos, and if it's not the first video which you watch on my channel, and you see that some of the words or of these tasks are repeated, so please pardon me in this case, because it's not intentional. Sometimes I'm really confused. There are a lot of materials, and so I don't keep the record of all of them. So if you have already seen this set of words, so please pardon me. It's accidental. Okay, you know, I have, as always, to make a little introduction to this lesson because though some of you may be irritated, because on the other hand, some of you are only getting acquainted with this Duolingo and everything. They don't know anything about it. So this vocabulary task consists in what? You have to select real English words. Real means that these words exist in the modern English language. Very simple. Conceptually, we can divide all those words into three levels: easy, medium, and hard. When you start the test, the system gives you most probably something easy. For instance, this one is a medium one, this set. Probably you will start with something easier, most probably. Then, if you succeed, if you cope, well, you will be given something like this. If you do well at this even, then you will be given a new set of words where you will, of course, those words you will see some not so common, something like that. So adaptive test. Duolingo is an adaptive test, unlike IELTS, TOEFL, and Pearson. So this, let's say, adaptivity is a very interesting thing. On the one hand, I think it's more convenient and comfortable for you because the system will not give you something awful from your perspective because it adapts. It feels that your level of English is such. Yeah. On the other hand, if at those IELTS and TOEFLs you can make a guess, because the set of tasks is the same for everyone, so you can just randomly tick something and guess, and in this way increase your score. In the case of Duolingo, that will not do. That will not be so. You will not get more than you deserve. Okay, then what else? These words are taken from real Duolingos. I always tell you I have an access to some resource where I can borrow these words. I promise you. So people were encountering these words in real Duolingos. By the way, the core of Duolingo, as they say, the vocabulary core, lexical core, is comprised of 10,000 words. 10,000. For some of you, it will seem like something very little. For some of you, it will seem huge. I will keep to maybe the philosophy of something in between. Yeah, so it's normal. 10,000 words. Of course, given that most of us are non-native speakers, I doubt greatly that you use 10,000 words in your even writing, let alone speaking. However, you can, learn a lot of new words. So, okay, let's do this task together now. I'm trying to read this word even if it doesn't exist, because we need to sound it somehow. If it exists, I tell you that I would put here a tick. In this lesson, I'm not working with that resource, which I have mentioned and so there I really click, it is highlighted, but here I will just tell you that it exists or not. Your task is to guess, to define, to determine, before I do it, whether this word exists or not. After we complete, you decide for yourself. If you feel comfortable with this task, it means that you can, by my experience, aim at something like 100 and more with Duolingo, because most of these 5 tasks, which I have prepared for you, they are of a medium level, not high, but of medium one. So if you do well, you can aim at 100 and more. If you feel awkward here, it means that you still have to prepare, and most probably you will get less than 100 out of 160. Okay, let's do it. So, interference. I repeat, you try please to decide before me, yeah? Because otherwise it's not interesting just listening to my comments. Interference. Yes, it exists, so we put here a tick. Norm. No, I don't know such word. Pastime. No, we don't know such a beauty. Garment. Yes, garment exists as the synonym of clothes, something like that. Garment. Bubble, of course. Bubble is something swollen. A bubble of air and a bubble of water, something like that, some oil. Bubble. Mind please the spelling. Concerning spelling, I always recommend that you use the, I call it primitive, childish Latin method. For instance, you remember something from Latin? Probably not, yeah? In Latin, you read these words or these letters as you see them. So you pronounce like buble. You see? It sounds funny. Funny as it is, it allows you to memorize the spelling greatly. I don't know any better way to do it, and I've been using it all my 20 or 30 years, and I don't have any problem with spelling. You see? If you try just to memorize it using your eyes, okay, bubble is a simple example, yeah, but if we have something like courageous, yeah, here you see, it has O-U, E-O-U. If you just look at it, you gaze and so on, and you think that you memorize, probably yes, probably not. When you're excited at the test, you will spell it, type it, and you will make a mistake. So if you use this Latin method, for instance, you see this courageous, usually in Latin, this letter C is pronounced ц or k, depending upon, but not s. You can pronounce it like k or ц, depending upon the situation. So here, for instance, for me, it's comfortable to pronounce it k, and I pronounce it courageous. You see? So this u in Latin is u, like in German, it seems to me. Yeah? Like in German, so mostly closer to German. Courageous. You pronounce it to yourself 4 or 5 times. Courageous. Or you come up with any of your system. You can name those letters as you like. Believe me, if you do like that several times, when you meet this word, you will definitely recognize it and spell it correctly in your writing and so on. Please try and then make some inferences and conclusions. Okay, so bubble, yes. Anechory or nachory. So, what do you think? I think no. Disposal. Yes, this word exists. Usually it is related to something like getting rid of something or to dispose of something. Or on the other hand, to have something at your disposal means to be able to use it like it belongs to you. Disposal. Okay. Glory. Yes. Glory, grace, something magnificent and beautiful. Glory, yeah. Dish out, this out, this out. No. Deputy? Yes, of course. It's either a member of parliament or some other organization, government organization, or also deputies like vice, somebody's second man in his team, something like that. Deputy, yeah. Orwable? No. Manite, manite, manit, no matter how we know. Courageous, yeah, we have already discussed a little. Courageous is the synonym of brave, something like that. Brave, yeah. Courageous, remember the spelling. Courageous. Upcome ever. No. Patience, yes. Patience. It's such a trait or a feature, yeah, or a phenomenon when you don't like something, but you exercise patience, like you keep doing it over and over again. Again, Latin method, yeah, patience, patience. Try it and you will love it. In guise, no. There is disguise, but in guise, no. Emperorism, no. Obserpid, no. So now you have a micro picture of what's going on. So what do you think? You have guessed correctly everything. If everything and easily, congratulations, you can sway at something more than 100 points at Duolingo. If not, then you have some obstacles on the way. Yeah. By the way, about logic cannot be applied here. Based on my experience of several years teaching people for Duolingo, no, we cannot apply any logic to this task. You can apply some common sense to reading, to writing, to probably listening even, yeah? But here, no. You just need to know this word. Either you don't know it, and then you can only make a guess, or you know it and you click it with glee, something like that, guys. No, because you see, they say in guys, they're trying to catch us here, because some of you maybe have heard something like guys or disguise. So your brain, by default, can want to in guys to click it because it sounds beautiful, yeah? It sounds feasible, but this word doesn't exist in English, and it's a problem. Okay, let's take something next. So what do we have here? Okay, this is again a medium level. So let's work a bit. Outweigh. Yeah, of course. To outweigh means either to weigh more, so to be heavier, or in some figurative sense, a lot of things. Mind the spelling, yeah? Outweigh, something like that. Originally, I'm from Ukraine, so and for me it's very simple to use this method because the spelling of Ukrainian words and Russian words, and so it's closer to, let's say, German rather than to English or French. And so you see a letter, you pronounce a letter. It comes from Latin, you see, outweigh, something like that. And I guarantee that you will spell it correctly when you need it, of course. Dice, yes, those game of dice, when you cast the dice, those little cubes used in some gambling games. Dice, yeah. Decorated. You see, they're trying to catch us here because there is a verb decorate, yeah, but in decorate here is O, but here is A. They have changed one letter, and if you are in a hurry, you can of course click it because your brain again will see something familiar, and then we are in trouble, yeah. So please be careful. Decorated, no, no, no. Disorder, yeah. Order, disorder, or disorder. This is a negative prefix. Usually it means something opposite to this part, yes. Usually. Language is too rich to be organized in a let's say perfect manner. Always there are some exceptions and then exceptions to exceptions, and this adds to the beauty of the language. Disorder. Disorder means something not in order, yeah, something in chaos, haphazardly, and something like that. Spending. Yeah, spending, just ing form, a gerund. To spend money, to spend time. So the spending is a gerund or a participle, depending on how you name it. Technology, no. Though it sounds very, let's say, groovy, yeah, techno, and then this rage, but no. This word is even just difficult to pronounce. Dorag. No, it doesn't exist. And explief, no. Frimp. Oh, this sounds very attractive, but unfortunately there is no word frimp in the English language. If you see that, if you catch me on some mistake, you please write it in the comments. I may also be mistaken, as all of us, so it's normal. Raisinly, no, no way. Soul medley, no soul medley. Emerald, no. You see such interesting combinations. Fixture. Sounds attractive because there is texture, yeah, mixture, so they have here changed. So no fixture. Contrapolic looks even more beautiful, but no, there is no contrapolic. Mammal, of course, mammal, one of the most common and popular terms of biology, anthropology. Mammal means an animal or a human, derived from mammal, who feed their offsprings with breasts. Mammal, from Latin mama, something like that, milk or something. I don't remember exactly, but remember please the spelling, there is double M, mammal. Pyramid, of course. Again, it's something from most of the English words, they come from Latin or ultimately Greek. I don't remember exactly what in Latin means pyramid, but we all know that pyramid is usually a vertical structure which has a larger base and a smaller top. Mind you that here we have Y, you see? Yeah, not I, but Y. If you try to memorize it in that Latin manner, you can spell it like U, like a German U, pyramid. Because if you spell it pyramid, yeah, you can, then when you need to write it, you can put two I's. But we should have here Y, so pyramid. Or create your own way. It's very interesting. Exhibiote, no, not like that. Though it smells of exhibit, but lenitive, as you like it. No, there is no such word. Yeah, let's take the third one. So it seems to me that this is related to something easy. So let's look at so-called easy. Though some words are not very easy, I'm sure, for beginners. Okay, thrilled. No, We don't know this thing. Through. Uniform, of course, it can be a noun, uniform, or it can be an adjective. So if it's a noun, it's a type of clothes. Uniform. Nothing special. I think you will memorize it very easily. Uniform. Poifori. No, no, no. Vision. Yep. It's an international word derived from Latin. Vision. Vision. Your eye vision, like your eyesight, and figuratively everything. A lot of words, we will not discuss them. Vision. Vision. Regard. Yeah, some relation, connection to something. Regard. When I'm sounding those meanings, remember please that there are several, let's say, tens of meanings. I'm taking only one or two or maximum three. So regard, of course, sometimes it's respect. I will not sound it because it's, I think, not necessary for us now. Especially, yeah, mind you, especially, you see, if to memorize it. Believe me, I have trained hundreds of guys, hundreds, and this method really helps. Especially, yeah. This is an adverb, meaning in some special way, yeah. Or no, this is close to like in particular, yeah, something like that. Reasonable, yes. From the word reason, reasonable, suffix able, means something like clever, feasible, and everything like that. Reasonable. Jog. Yeah, one of the most common verbs, I think, in English. To jog means to run slowly, like in the morning, to do exercises. Jog. Challenging. Yes, of course, challenging. Challenge. Challenging. Double L. Remember about this, like something difficult to accomplish, but very satisfying. Probably. Yes, an adverb, probably. If you spell probably, yeah. Probably, very nice. Unproof. No, I don't know such a word. Feed. Yes. To feed somebody, or as a noun. So to feed, if it's a verb, it means to give some food. So feed. Ticket. Yes, of course. A ticket to the cinema, a ticket to the bus. Remember about CK. Tit. If we use ts here, yeah, ticket, ticket. 4 or 5 times pronounce it, preferably aloud if you can. If not, then to yourself, and you will memorize it forever. How to spell it, I mean. Compare. Yes. To compare, like to juxtapose two things and then to decide what is similar between them and what is different. Compare. Yes. Remember both here C, not K. Sigh, say yes, or anything like I, and they have attached here S, but this word doesn't exist. Flood, yeah, double O. Flood, yeah. Flood means usually means a great amount of water pouring over the area, like natural disaster. But also it can be, of course, flood of information. Waggle, no, I don't know this thing. Lightened, yes. Lightened, yes. Light and oh, I'm sorry. No. Lightened, no, because you see, I was in a hurry. There is no E. If it were something light, lightened, it should be there E, because deflection ED, yeah. But there is no E, so this word doesn't exist. Yes, yeah. Lighten. Okay, guys, let's take one more. This is a medium level again. Okay, let's do it. Century. Yes, 100 years are called century, yeah. Centuru. Centuru. Yeah, century. Lemon. I think everybody knows lemon. This fruit, yeah. Lemon. To ride. No. Pirtion. No. Interest, yeah. Of course, they wanted to catch on interest, yes. But interest, we have here I instead of E. So no, this word doesn't exist. Said it, they were trying to catch you on the word said, yeah, like I say, I said in the past, and they even attached ed, but no, they will not mislead us. Reach, no, there is leash or reach or something, but not reach. Perhaps, of course, perhaps, like probably, maybe, perhaps. We spell it perhaps. Elsiness, no. Kept. Yeah, the past form of keep, the verb keep, kept. Yes, I will not discuss the meanings because there are a lot of them here. Usual, yeah, ordinary, common, like usual. Yes, of course. Take it, no. Merging, mer. There is a word merge with e, but with I no, so there is no such a word. Yake, no. There is yoke, but here should be O. No, we don't select it. Workbook. Yes, of course, you know that workbook is for children. Yes, some copybook or workbook where they do some exercises. So workbook, nothing special. Cold, of course, yes. Hot, cold. Cold means not hot, yes. Like the ice is cold, the snow is cold, the water may be cold. Born, yeah. Bear, born. The third form, past participle of bear. Like I was born in that year. Southard, no. And we have one more left for today. Yeah. So, okay, let's do it quickly. Unbill, no. Water, no. Remember, we have daughter here, but here should be D. Promise, of course. To give your word that you will accomplish something, like to somebody else, you promise. Yes, promise. Inquire, yeah. Inquire, like to ask for some information. Inquire. Mind the spelling, yeah. Then you can spell it to yourself in any way. Inquire, as you like. Bang, yes, to beat something with some sounds. So bang, bang, bang. Or explode, so there are a lot of meanings. Proud, of course, when you love, for example, your kids and you tell everybody about them, you're proud of your kids. Yes, you think about them and it makes you feel very good. Tale, yes, it's a story, like for kids, for instance, tale. Whizzes, no. Threadly, no. There is thread, but you know that lees, this suffix, it can be attached not to all words that we want. Yes, so threadly, no. Gopter, no. Happiness, yes. The feeling of happiness. When you feel happy, when you feel good, you experience happiness. Happy and sound the suffix ness, and y is changed into I. Happiness. Approximately, yes. You see, it's a long word. Approximate, approximately. It's an adverb. Means about, around, not exactly. Approximately, yeah. Yeah. By the way, about spelling, yes. If you are afraid that you can misspell it, so I would spell it to myself. Approximately. Approximately. Something like that. Sounds funny, yes, but it's mega efficient. Billion? Yeah, 1,000 million is 1 billion. I think you all know this is nothing special. Disagrance? No. There is fragrance, but not disagrance. Sincerely? Yeah, an adverb from sincere means like honest. Yeah, so, sincerely. Sincerely. Underwear, yes. Usually it's clothes which we wear just immediately to the body. I mean, not sweaters or jackets, but those underpants and so on. Underwear. Flight. You see, if it were without E, it would be nice. But there is E, so there is no such word. Flight test. Rarely. Yeah, not means not often. Seldom or rarely. They're synonyms. Rarely. Okay, my friends, so we have done 5 real tasks from Duolingo, mostly of a medium level. If it's your first video about this task, I think you can already draw a picture in your mind about your readiness to get a score that you want. So if you feel very good at this, you're welcome to get 100 and more, maybe 150, but we didn't do hard tasks. If you just see that it's very difficult, I'm sure you will get lower than 100, probably 90 or even 80, something like that. So it's a good time for you to get ready, especially when you have 2 or 3 weeks before the test. Yes, it's very, very difficult to define, like to define the strategy which you can utilize and follow. But so for this you have experienced tutors. So if you really need professional help, please contact me. I will help. Okay, I wish you success at Duolingo and see you in our next video.